Hi everybody, welcome back to another video with Royals of Games. Today in this video we are going to review the Wyze Outdoor. Unfortunately we cannot unbox this video today, however I will post an unboxing video later on when I get the Wyze. And the reason is that it was just pre-ordered and I got it, but they still didn't ship it out. I will talk about it and see when it's available, whether you should pre-order it or not, and whether this camera worth it or not, and what are other alternatives of this camera. And stay tuned if you want to know all of these. So we can see that in about 2 to 3 days, 83,093 people pre-ordered this item and it's sold out right now. We can right away see that the camera looks way better. It has a better and more interesting design, and the thing that changed in this camera is that it's waterproof, weather resistant, and it's battery powered. Okay, let's move down. We can see that the price is $49.99, which is about $22 more than the Wyze V2, and that's a little bit too much compared to the Wyze V2, but let's go ahead and to see the features and see whether it's worth it or not. So as I mentioned, this has the IP65 weather resistance, which can survive any weather including snow, wind, rain, and anything else. The camera works fine in all of this weather and nothing happens to it. And they say go where virus can't. So you can install this any place since it's battery powered. It has a 2600 mAh integrated rechargeable battery that lasts for 3 to 6 months. But make sure this 3 to 6 months is for normal usage where 10 to 20 event videos are recorded per day in specific temperature and a specific setting, and I think the setting for that is SD quality, not HD quality. I don't really like this because this is one of the downside of this Wyze Outdoor, because for me when I installed my Wyze V2 every day I got about 60 to 100 events per day, and I know that with these settings and when my camera is on high quality and I want to get this many events, my camera will not even, the battery will not even last for 1 week. So I want to wait and see whether I can still run this camera with cable through a power outlet. If that's the case, then this camera don't have a downside because I will just install in a place where there is a outlet. Okay, let's move on. So again, this camera is a 1080p Full HD with night vision. You can capture everything with very high quality, and yeah, as you can see it in the video. And it has a full person detection. Also, any object that moves it detects it. Very similar to the Wyze V2. If you also want to see my video on Wyze V2, the link is above. You can see it. And this camera works the same way as Wyze V2. The other thing that they added, which is new, is wireless bridging. So on Wisecam V2, if you remember, we had to connect the camera to a USB cable from the back of the one Wisecam to the other by bridging them. So each camera got their power to a USB cable which connected to the other camera, and you didn't have to uh, straight connect each camera to the outlet, where you only connect one camera to outlet and bridge the other ones with USB cable. However, in the Wisecam Outdoor, they changed it, where they, since it's battery powered, you just connect the camera to different rooms and locations in your house, and you put this hub which has two antenna, and this all of the camera connect to here, and you can access them through the app. So you can either buy it separate or you can buy it bundled. And the price $49.99 is one camera plus base station. And if you want to add other cameras to this base station, you have to pay additional $39.99 each. So the waterproof and the battery costs 10 more bucks to you, and the space station costs around 12 bucks when you compare it to Wisecam V2. Similar to Wisecam V2, this has a respond in real time with two-way audio system, meaning that you can hear the location of the camera, and you also can talk to people who are at that place. And the built-in speaker, the built-in speaker for Wisecam V2 was fine. The sound wasn't that loud, but it still was fine. And we have to wait and see whether this battery-powered camera has the higher or lower sound. And as I mentioned, this camera has a micro SD card up to 32 gigabyte, in which you don't have to pay for the subscriptions anymore, since all of the videos similar to Wisecam V2 are stored on the internal local storage, and you can access the local storage through the app from any location and see the video. This is very great, with opposite of many other companies and cameras who only give you that option in the cloud storage, and in which you have to pay for subscription to get the cloud storage, and you have to pay every month. In this camera, you don't have to pay every month, and you have all of the features since you're using your own uh, local storage. And also the good thing about this is once you get disconnected from Wi-Fi, the camera keeps on recording everything and is storing it in the internal local storage. And later on, when you reconnect to Wi-Fi, you can access all of those through the app. I believe with 32 gigabyte, you can go from 5 to 10 days of recording, and once that ends, after 10 days, you don't need it. The camera deletes the old 1 day and uh, records again and deletes again and records again. So every day you can go up to 10 days back and view everything and decide whether you want to keep it or not. You also can see that with this outdoor, it's not only for security reason, but then you can take it to any other location and record it for anything you want. Uh, for example, they took it to the beach right here, and since it's water resistance and weather resistance, nothing happens to the camera, and it gives you even a better quality and a better experience using the camera. So being honest, this camera is very uh, the features this camera has is very significant and interesting to me. And the price is not that bad, but it's a little bit too much compared to the Wyze V2. If you still want to purchase a budget camera and you don't want to pay $50 for that, you still can get a Wisecam V2 for $19.99. It has everything that this cam has, except it's not battery powered and you have to connect it through a power outlet, and also it's not water resistant. And if you still can make this water and better resistant if you purchase the case for it, which makes it water resistant. If you have any question about this camera, feel free to comment below. I will respond as soon as possible. Other than that, this have a good day.